What's going on? You're a Fanatic here with
The Mort.
Welcome to episode 29 of The Drive, the Grand Final review. Plenty to talk about. We'll start with the build-up to the week.
Well, it was pretty hype.
I had the busiest week of my life. Went to Fan Fest for 3 days. I also had a concert in the middle of that. And then the Beach Footy Fest where I made my beach footy debut. And
Along
then
with
the Grand
Hainsey,
Final day.
wasn't
Yep.
Who else was there?
Just me and Hainsey made our debuts.
Oh.
But if you haven't seen any of them, go to my TikTok or Insta. It's there. But then came Grand Final day. We started with the state championship. We only saw the last couple minutes.
I saw the highlight of the last try by the Devils. Mate, he knocked it on when he went for the grounding.
I didn't see it. But Aaron Keeley scored the match winner with 3 minutes to go, and then they held on. I think they were losing the entire game up until then as well. But what I liked seeing was Queensland thinking, oh, New South Wales don't get state championship footy. Like, they'd won for the first time in 8 years and lost Origin this year, and think Queenslanders get footy.
Nah.
New South Wales get footy. We may have lost the state championship, but
Well,
anyway.
here's the hot topic. Some people think it's the most useless grand final going.
Yeah,
I love it.
It is basically an exhibition because they'd already won the grand finals the week before.
Well, to me, it's like the reserve grade champion. I think that matters to me.
It's definitely cool, but I think they've played their grand finals. The ones that matter more to them would be their regular state one.
Oh no, I think
it does feel like it's cool. I like the concept, but I think the whole idea behind it is there's a good concept. I don't know if it works as much in theory, but it's a good way to have a third game on Grand Final day.
Sure.
Get some eyes on the new talent that wouldn't normally get seen as much. But then we move on to the NRLW Grand Final. We watched the whole game.
What a comeback, or near comeback.
Yeah,
Nearly an all-time.
I don't really.
Pitch got the mutt there.
No other NRLW Grand Final has really been like mind blowing to watch.
Oh, and I think
that I can that comes
year before,
to mind.
come on, Titans and Newcastle last year. Chapman getting a hat-trick and losing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but I think this is the best NRL Grand Final yet.
NRLW, yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
It came down to the wire. There was 3 tries in the last 13 minutes, I think.
It was so close, back and forth. First half it was all Roosters. I'm like, oh shit, I hate the Roosters. I don't want to see them even winning an NRLW. You know, fuck that.
So, in the last 10 minutes, so Ellie Johnston scores in the 61st minute.
Yeah.
Well, Roosters scored the first 5 tries. They were up
24-0.
Yeah, 24-0. Then Sharks start to come back. There's a penalty goal in there for the Roosters, but at that point it's 26-20, 26-18, and then Sharks score in the 61st minute. It's a 70-minute game, by the way, not 80. 61st minute, Ellie Johnston scores. Olivia Koenig scores in the 66th minute, and you're like, okay, the Roosters have locked it up. They've won it now. And then Tiana Pantani scores in the 68th minute. They refuse the kick, and then it's 32-28 with a minute for the Sharks to run length the field. Yeah. They didn't end up winning, but it was a crazy grand final.
Great finish.
Mort's favourite team won, the Roosters.
You're lucky I'm driving.
But overall, the grand final was really
cool.
entertaining to watch. Taryn Aiken won the Karen Murphy medal. I think she was not even really close to being the best on the field.
I'm going to. Was it the back row Oliver?
Olivia Koenig.
Yeah,
she scored 2 tries, ran for 180 meters, 5 tackle breaks, 2 line breaks, 36 tackles.
Go double.
Meanwhile, Taryn Aiken, no try assists or anything. 9 runs for 56 meters and 3 post contact. A tackle break, a line break assist, 8 tackles for 4 missed, and an error. No kick meters. I don't know how Taryn Aiken won it, to be honest. I had quite like quite a few names ahead of her. But Roosters as a whole, they just were unstoppable.
Well, they went unstoppable. Then they got chased down.
But Sharks were valiant in that
it's hard to
second half.
Yeah. It's hard to come back being 24-0 down.
Yeah, I thought.
Bit too much.
I was telling more that we're about to see 60-0 record-breaking scores of the Roosters, but Sharks really came back and really showed some heart and ended up producing one of the best grand finals, NRLW Grand Finals I think we've seen. But yeah, Olivia Koenig I think was
robbed. Yeah, I'll say it, robbed.
My player of the match. 2 tries, and like she could have won the Dally M Karen Murphy double, but yeah, I think she was a bit robbed there. But overall, really good grand final.
Pretty excellent.
And then we moved on to Kid Laroi. He was the grand final performance.
Yeah.
I thought he was good. He wasn't the problem. The smoke, I could not see him for 80% of his performance.
And we were pretty close. We were like 9 races.
Yeah, we were
basically in line with the stage. 9 races from the front.
And I've seen videos of people in the bleachers not being able to see him either. So it's like, yeah, not great that you can't see the guy that's on the stage. But also the audio was not very good. Again, not his fault, but like it could have been a lot louder. I don't know, the songs weren't like, I was expecting it to be a lot more hype, getting me ready for the grand final. It was kind of like slow and the crowd wasn't getting involved. So it wasn't like a really good grand final performance, but I didn't think he was that bad. It was just kind of like the crowd was kind of dead for it, and the smoke and the audio weren't good. So
well, he's still better than bloody coaches or Meatloaf for the millionth time.
Yeah, like again, local talent, Rabbitohs fan. So,
I know.
Yeah.
I only half knew that, but still, like, you need these people like this Kid Laroi's and the Kate Perrys, you know.
The fact that he's like a worldwide star that's local that we've gotten for our thing.
It's pretty big.
Yeah. I liked the performance, but again, I don't know how it was on TV. I thought it was better on. I seen the clips and I thought it was better on TV, like better sounding than it was at the stadium.
I bet I'm not a cultured bloke. I think everyone knows that about me. But I would say I enjoyed the more live performance compared to TV. Because I'm like, let's just compare. Let's just see, you know? Because it's curious, you know? I think I liked it live a bit more, you know?
Yeah. I just thought it was too quiet. That was my biggest issue, besides the smoke. Yeah, I was like trying to hear what part of the song he was up to. But yeah, he wasn't that bad. I wouldn't mind if in a few years he comes back. And then we moved on to the actual grand final. Now, Penrith win yet again. Everyone was saying that this is their last ride. It's Luai's last ride with Cleary, but I think Penrith can go 5-0.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, people said they couldn't do 2, then after the second, I'm like, all right, they can do this. They can keep winning, you know?
Yeah.
Like, dead set. Like, I don't know who's going to stop them. Because we said, oh yeah, Appy's gone, they'll miss. Oh yeah, Kikau's gone now too, they'll miss.
Yeah, like, oh, Appy's gone. Who are they even bringing in? Mitch Kenning. Who's he? He's been great.
He's been a tackling machine.
Yeah, very underrated. And then who else have they lost? They've lost Viliami Kikau.
Stephen Crichton.
In comes Scotty Sorensen. Stephen Crichton's gone. Alamoti's been great. He's no Crichton, but Alamotti was really, really good.
I reckon low-key one of the buys of the year.
Yeah, he was.
For the value of money, that's what I mean. He's like,
yeah.
I heard there's some reports that 250,000 he was on for the year.
That's like, he might be the value, guy of the year. Just not even signing, just the value. 250k for Alamotti. The year he's had. He's been really good in the grand final. He was
clutch.
Like
that finish,
one of the best players on the field.
That finish, and I'm pretty sure he took the high ball at the end to secure the win.
So we'll go through the game. So Harry Grant scored the opener in the 22nd minute.
I got a bit of hot take on this. I think there's a penalty that lead up to the good field position for Melbourne, right? They said it was a strip. I think it was just a police carry by Melbourne. Remember?
I'm trying to think. For when?
So Harry Grant scored, right? So Melbourne get the penalty,
Yeah.
right? And then they get marched down the field.
Yep.
Then they get 6 again.
Yep.
No complaint to the 6 again. Then Harry Grant goes over because they get the good field position from the penalty. So I think it should just be play on from at least Panthers retaining the ball. That's what I thought. So.
Yeah. I thought like Harry Grant scored the opener. It was like, ooh, Storm scored first.
Look, it was good to see them. Yeah, someone else scored first.
Yeah. And it's like maybe like it was a very defensive game, all like the whole time. It's the second lowest scoring grand final, equals second lowest scoring grand final in the NRL era. Only 2 points behind 2012 Bulldog Storm, and it was tied with 2000. But yeah, it was only the 4 tries scored and 2 goals. So yeah, second lowest scoring grand final in the NRL era. So Harry Grant scored the first one. Then 4 minutes later, Taruva scored. People are saying he knocked on. Storm fans are saying he knocked on.
Who?
Taruva.
For when?
In his try. That he
What?
not that he knocked on. I just apparently he didn't get the ball onto the thing.
Oh,
which,
they're just.
when you look at it, you
No.
can kind of see what they're saying.
No.
I think they're just being salty.
Yeah,
But
please. We're all biased towards our own team, but that's just
no, but
delusional.
I don't know if you've seen the thing. Like he crossed over the line with his arm under the ball.
I saw that eventually rolls up. It's a try all day, please.
But that I don't think that was the problem. The big problem was the Jack Howarth try. I think that was the second half though.
Yeah, that was second half.
Liam Martin scored right before half time to send Panthers up 10-6 at half time and give them the momentum going to the second half. That was probably the game changing moment when Liam Martin crossed over. Going in at half time ahead as opposed to losing 6-4. I think that changed the game the most. And Liam Martin ended up getting the Clive Churchill, which we'll talk about. But then we'll talk about this Howarth try, right? I have seen the same photo about 100 times on my feeds. I want to say he didn't score. That is his arm under the ball. People are like, that's the ball on the grass. That is his white pasty arm under the ball. And people probably think that black line that's like there, they probably think that's his finger. That's just the top of his arm. That's the shadow of his arm under the ball. The amount of times I see people, like they've showed another angle where the ball doesn't even like come close to the ground. It is always above his arm. And people are still like, no, show the other angle. That is the other angle. Yeah. And like he doesn't score. The ball doesn't come close to the line. His arm is always under the ball. It's not a try. Storm didn't get robbed. Storm were just outplayed, beaten by the better team on the night. Penrith deserved the 4-peat. It wasn't a try.
I agree. Like, to me, right, if you went up as a try, I'm like, yeah, I'm happy to give that a try.
Yeah, the fact that it also went up as no try, what, you're going to overturn it because you think you saw the ball touch the grass when it wasn't even the ball?
You have to be pretty confident.
It wasn't even the ball. It was his arm. If that was the ball, you're like, oh, yeah, that's a try. It wasn't the ball. It was his arm. I need to stop seeing it on my feed because I'm sick and tired of seeing the same photo and people going, oh, this is a try. How are you not saying that this is a try? No. Storm not robbed.
It's not
Storm
robbed.
Not robbed. It wasn't the Ashley Klein show. I think he was actually pretty good.
It could be better, but like,
he tried putting the whistle away more.
The bunker nearly ruined it. Nearly.
Like he tried putting the whistle away more. Munster getting accused of biting by Paul Alamoti.
Oh, that's sus.
I thought it was like when it happened. I'm like, oi, we're about to see Munster get Sinbin sent off. Actually, I think it was after the Alamoti try. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was after. It was like 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, but Klein just said on report, and we'll worry about it later.
That's the best thing you could have done.
That kept the Storm in the game, but like it's and then he didn't get charged anyway. So if he got sin-binned for something like that, when he doesn't even end up getting charged, then you can say, oh, it's the Ashley Klein show. Ashley Klein pretty much put the whistle away. I think he actually was really good. And people are saying that Howarth, no, it's not a try.
Get on.
Just stop. Storm, we're not robbed.
They're dreaming.
Penrith were the better team of the night. Yeah, not a try. And then Alamotti scores in the 60th minute to basically seal the deal. They win 14-6. Very good grand final. I think it was. It was like so defensive based. Yeah, like I was expecting more tries, more points.
Oh, I wasn't. I think I had a 14-10 full time. I had.
But yeah, 14-6, and then Liam Martin got the Clive Churchill medal. I'm not against Liam Martin getting the Clive Churchill, like I was Taron Aitken. Taron Aitken definitely shouldn't have got it. But Liam Martin, I don't think he was the best, but I'm not mad at him getting it, because he was always at the front of every kick chase.
Oh, yeah. The game of 1%ers.
Yeah, like those, whenever Storm kicked it, Penrith kicked it, he'd be the first one to a winger or the fullback.
Well, look, that's what happened for the try.
Yeah.
And like the Tariva, like the Alamotti try as well.
Yeah.
He outjumped someone. No, he got the ball anyway.
But Liam Martin, he got a try, 16 runs for 92 metres and 20 press contact, 2 tackle breaks, a line break, 3 offloads, but 46 tackles, 6 missed, and an error. It was a great game, but I would not personally give it to him. I think there are 2 that would probably beat him. One of them is Isaiah Yeo, who didn't have the try, but had an extra 8 runs and an extra 140 metres.
And like a lot more
56 post contact. 3 extra tackle breaks, 1 less line break, but 1 more line break assist, 1 less offload. The same amount of tackles, 46, but 2 less missed, and the same amount of errors, 1. But yeah, running an extra 140 metres. I would personally give it to Yo over Martin. And I don't know if people would be like against Cleary getting a 3rd Clive Churchill, but I think Cleary was probably the best on the field.
I would argue Yo or Luai as well.
Yeah, Luai was great, but I think his second half was a bit quieter. His first half, I would have had him as the favourite, to be honest. But the second half, I think he was a bit quieter. But Cleary had a try assist, 29 runs, 212 metres for a halfback in a grand final. I'm pretty sure those numbers don't happen every year.
No. He basically played like a prop. The 200 metres, like
212 metres, 29 runs, 35 press contact, 5 tackle breaks, a line break assist, 3 offloads. And not only did he run 212 metres as a halfback, he had 31 tackles, 3 missed, 19 kicks for 475 kick metres and no errors. I think people would get mad if Cleary got a 3rd Clive Churchill.
Well, you know
they're
what?
probably like, oh, they're just handing him to him.
Well, you know what? This was his probably best grand final, I reckon.
Besides maybe last year winning the game.
Oh yeah.
On his own, in that last 20. But this year was probably better than his 2021. I don't know if people would have taken it well if Cleary won a 3rd Clive Churchill. I would have lent towards Cleary or Yo over Liam Martin, but I do think Liam Martin was maybe the next best.
Yeah,
Toto was great, but he came off in 57 metres, but still had 213 metres in 57 minutes. So he was outstanding. Isaac Tungo, Alamotti, like their whole team. Isaac Tungo, 37 tackles. Mitch Kenny, 53. Fisher Harris, 32. Yeah. I would have lent towards Yo or Cleary, but again, not mad about Liam Martin getting it. You?
Nah. He was still outstanding. Like I said, the 1% is like 2 crucial things setting up those tries, basically. Like winning the contact on, was it Coates?
Yeah.
Or Pappenhausen. And then, he did something else. So is it that? And then he passed the ball for Tariva for the try?
Who?
Martin did, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I don't think he passed it, but he had the big run that passed to Leota.
No, sorry, it was, I remember now. So he won it, Then he gave it back to Cleary, he gave it to Alamotti. Then the try for Tariva, I'm pretty sure it went Luai, Cleary, Martin to Tariva. Yeah, that's right.
The Taruva try, it was Luai to Taruva. Oh, I can't wait till they both come to the Tigers.
No, it was Luai.
No, that Taruva try was Luai to Taruva.
No, it wasn't.
It was. Yeah, 100% was. No, because the second try was Luai long ball to Cleary to then I don't remember.
It doesn't matter. They both were great.
So I think Luai set up the try for Liam Martin, but Cleary got the last pass, so he got the try assist.
Yeah, that's right.
But Luai had that pass to Taruva, and I can't wait till they.
Oh, for the first try.
Yes. Taruva scored the first try.
You're right.
Luai set that up, and Luai basically set up the second one, but he didn't get the try assist for it. Yeah. That's why I was leaning towards Luai. I thought he was the best in the first half, but the second half I think it was a bit quieter. For the Storm,
Harry Grant.
I loved. Okay, we'll talk about Harry Grant. 59 tackles.
He kept on going, man. He's a machine.
Yeah, scored the only try as well. But I want to talk about Xavier Coates. That second half, every time he ran the ball, he looked like literally every run he had was like he was making 15 meters, and I'm like watching him like, okay, wow.
Even every high ball he had, just about had it as well.
Coates was probably
it was one of Melbourne's best.
One of Melbourne's best, in my opinion, as a winger as well. Yeah, he stood out to me in attack.
Munster kept on trying, but it just felt like he was just touching for the sake of touching it at some points.
Eli Katoa and Trent Liero both had 48 tackles as well.
Fucking go then, cunt. Go.
Mort's getting some road rage.
He fucking reversed without fucking looking. That's why.
Yeah.
Fucking off yours, dickhead.
Storm played well. I don't think anyone played bad.
Woodsy takes a different opinion on that. He said, "Oh, there's no organizer at Melbourne. Hughes had a shit game." Fuck off.
I don't think he was incredible, but I don't think he was bad.
No, he was fine. It was just fine. That's
yeah. But overall, really good grand final. We'll quickly go over the Aussie squads. They got announced yesterday. Let me just grab them real quick.
Oh no, we should just talk about the ones that
the men's. Firstly, I'm sick and tired of them numbering in alphabetical order.
Oh, it's stupid.
They better not run out in those jerseys. I swear.
You know it's going to happen.
Nah, I don't want to see Mitch Barnett run out in number 1. I don't want to see Lindsay Collins and Ruben Cotter in the halves. I don't want to see that. But anyway, the team: Mitch Barnett, Matt Burton, Bradman Best, Pat Carrigan, Xavier Coates, Lindsay Collins, Ruben Cotter, Angus Crichton, Tom Dearden, Dylan Edwards, your vice captain Harry Grant, Ben Hunt, Zach Lomax, Liam Martin, Mitch Moses, Cam Murray, Reece Robson, Lindsay Smith, Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow, Tommy Turbo, and Isaiah Yeo is your captain. No Origin captains, no Jake Dvorovich, no Daly Cherry Evans.
Yeah.
They also left out Kalen Ponga, who, after all that drama about Kalen Ponga not making himself available, why didn't you pick him?
You made your bet in your line. I won't fucking pick him after how you carried on.
Why make him change his decision to become available to not pick him anyway?
Punish him for being a dickhead in the first place.
No, I'm sick of this Ponga chat about he needs to be dropped. Bro,
one series and then he can come back next year.
He's exhausted. He's carrying the Knights. He is carrying them on their back. He
on
doesn't...
talent alone, I would probably picked him as my 14.
Yeah.
But I think the way he carried on, and now they're changing his mind, he's getting called out for his bullshit. I reckon as punishment you're not playing this series. So this
series is fine.
That's what
why make him reverse his decision so he doesn't get banned?
Because it was a dumb decision in the first place. The way he did it was stupid. No. If he said Meninga privately, yeah, mate, not picking ya, then all right, fair enough.
But I think
anyway.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter now. He didn't get picked.
And then they also didn't pick the Dalian fullback James Tedesco, second 1 point off the Dalian player of the year.
I will have picked him. Because Edwards is better for me still, but Tedesco I would have just picked him. Have Edwards as a backup maybe.
They picked Tommy Turbo, who I'm glad he's picked. Gets picked. People are like, Tommy Turbo did nothing all year. No, he played only like 15 games, 12 games this year, and he was my second best fullback of the year.
He played so busted. Like, he played good and all that, yeah.
Yeah.
But mate, you can tell he wasn't running right.
Yeah.
Like, he should have got picked, mate. Just too injured, man. I would have given him a rest, I reckon.
I don't remember the list, but I think he was probably top 10 in Dally M's in the last games he played.
Yeah, it was around there.
Like, he would have been getting a lot of 6-point games. Tommy Turbo, I'm glad with him being there. Any talking points? Lindsay Smith.
I love it. I'm like, you know what? Oh, Lindsay Smith, that's a good. I like that pick. Let's just see. Can I make it better?
It's very out there.
But I think every team needs a younger player to learn and then get a bit more experience for next year or next series. So I really rate it because, like, I had my own pick. In that conversation, you had Max King, Josh King, Corey Jensen, and then Lindsay Smith, you know?
Yeah.
And another 50-50 for me was Bradman Best. I like it. I don't mind it. But you had, I think, possible backup. You could have Jesse Raymond or Katini Staggs there.
Yeah.
You know?
I think the team they'll probably run out with, fullback will be Dylan Edwards, the wings, Xavier Coates, and Zach Lomax. Centers, Bradman Best, and...
Hammer or Turbo?
Oh, yeah.
Name of Bradman Best, eh?
Maybe the Hammer and Turbo, yeah.
Or Burton could be in there as well.
I don't know if Burton will be center. Like, I would put him at 14. He won't be because they'll do the Grant Hunt thing again. But Burton will probably be 18th. The halves will be Dearden and Moses. Yep. The front row probably Barnett.
I got Carrigan and
Collins, Cotter. They've got the forwards. They got Barnett, Carrigan, Collins, Cotter, Crichton, Liam Martin, Cam Murray, Lindsay Smith, Isaiah Yeo. Isaiah Yeo will be starting lock. Murray maybe second row on the bench.
I like the way I would run it. I'll start off with Carrigan and Collins as my starting props. Then I'll bring on my leg speed with Cotter and Murray together.
Yeah, and then second row they'll probably start with Crichton.
I'll get Crichton and Martin.
Lee Martin, yeah.
Then the bench will be my. Then I'll have my Burton, Collins, Cotter, and Barnett.
Yeah, and the hookers, Harry Grant, I guess Ben Hunt and Reece Robson. Overall not bad, but I think leaving Teddy out's a bit weird, and leaving DCE is a bit weird. I think maybe he's trying to
passing of torch.
move on.
You need to do the passing of the torch eventually, but I would just still wait just a little bit longer, mate, because Mays didn't play much at all this year.
To be fair though, he is the greatest Origin halfback we've seen since Joey. But so if he pulls a performance like that, but people are pretty annoyed about this team and think Mel should be sacked.
Let's just see how it goes first.
Yeah,
mate.
let's see how it goes.
I like it.
They did lose 30-0 to
So you need some changes. You have
New Zealand, but that is because they had the best coach, Madge. Yeah.
Sorry, we still have to glaze Madge.
Interesting team. I don't think it's that bad. Oh, by the way, we won't go through the entire PM's team, but Lockie Galvin.
Great shout.
Round of applause for Lockie Galvin.
The PM's team needs to have the young fellas, or give some people their flowers, like Damien Cook. This is probably his last rep game ever, you know.
And Lukey Brooks. Round of applause for Lukey Brooks. But yeah, we won't go through that. And quickly, the Jillaroos.
Controversial here.
They...
Koenig.
Oh no, I thought they numbered it, but no, it's also in alphabetical order. I swear they better not have these numbers. I'm going to be so pissed. Taron Aiken, Kessie Apps as captain, Ali Brigginshaw as captain, Lauren Brown, Abby Church, Yasmin Clydesdale, Quincy Dodd, Millie Elliott, Jessica Elliston, Olivia Higgins, Keely Joseph, Isabel Kelly, Shannon Martel, Mahalia Murphy, Tiana Penatani, Julia Robinson, Samara Taufa, Jess Surges, Sarah Togatuki, Tamika Upton, and Jakaya Whitfeld. Great team when you look at it, but then you notice two names missing. One is Jamie Chapman. She did have a quieter year because I think she had a little bit of an injury.
Yeah,
But leaving out Olivia Koenig, your Dally M Player of the Year, and our Karen Murphy medalist, in what world do you leave out Olivia Koenig?
That's mental.
In what world do you leave out the best player in the comp? It makes zero sense to me. I do not understand it. There was a quote by the coach.
Oh, it was like,
When you've got the captain in her position in Kezie Apps, it's quite difficult, and the versatility of Mahalia Murphy lives probably not too far off it. She'd be the next one in if something went down. I'm sorry, Mahalia Murphy is not better than Olivia Koenig. Kezie Apps has been out all year. Yes, she's the captain, but Olivia Koenig would be ahead of her too.
You make room when they're that good.
Yeah.
You just make it happen. Like, the best players can slightly adjust. Like, drop one of them to the bench then, you know, the versatile one.
Yeah.
And there can be 14 then, and then have Apps and Koenig starting back row. Like,
and they have Jasmine Clydesdale actually. So she probably should be there, but I think you drop Mahalia Murphy, if I'm honest, or Kezie Apps. Kezie Apps, it's hard to drop the captain, but she's been injured literally all year. If she's fine in a month, then I guess, but I think if she hasn't played all year for the Tigers, didn't even make it back for round 9, I don't know if she'll necessarily be fit to play. And then Jamie Chapman, she said, we'll see how she comes through that other side of the PM's game, because she'll be in that. I think her form has been a little bit off because of those injuries, but she's another one that could seriously step up if needed. It makes a bit more sense. She has had a slightly, still had a great year.
She was mental last year.
Slightly quieter. But plus the amount of centers could have picked instead. The centers this year are insane. So again, Jamie Chapman wasn't the problem. Not picking Olivia Koenig is actually criminal. So yeah, and then anything else you want to talk about?
How about not full Kiwi? Just how good is it to see some young blokes in there like Keanu Kinney getting the crack, and some of those Panthers youngsters getting the crack for New Zealand. They got the McLean bloke and that Tom Teepee or something. No, not Teepee.
Trent Talau?
Yeah, Trent Talau. Why did I say Teepee? Trent. Oh, anyway, shout out to that. And Tonga. Tonga's, I think, a bit of a dark horse in this, man. I really like him. Because you got Fanua Blake there. You got Callum Matangi at lock, which you love. You got Tamalolo. Mate, you got a good pack. It's going to be hard to stop them.
Yep. I would say the team to watch is Fiji. I don't even know if they've announced their team.
No, they haven't. I've checked just before I started driving for the last hour.
They haven't announced their team yet, but it's gonna have Jareen Buller, Sinya Taruva, Api Coruscant, Kikau as well, but mainly Buller and Coruscant. Can't wait to see them two go again. Buller. But yeah, that's probably gonna do us here.
Yeah, I think that'll do us.
What a year we've had.
Mate, first year of the drive. We're going to continue during the off season as well.
Yep.
We might miss a week here or there if we go on holidays, but
we're going to try and do weekly episodes still. It'll be a bit more random topics we had a little chatting before off camera, what is the most important position in the NRL. Most important, sorry. Different kind of topics that'll be interesting to watch, little debates, little stuff like that. So stay tuned for those. Also, plenty of Pacific Championships content coming.
Oh, yeah. Maybe some drafts for that.
Yeah, some drafts. We'll definitely do those. That's it. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do all that.
See ya more.